Hey everyone, Scott from Galaxy Comics in Saginaw, Michigan with a not quick CGC video. I know usually I come on and I go, oh, I got a quick one today. It's like one box or two boxes. Today I have three potentially full large 25 count boxes. So there could be 75 books here. So this is going to take a minute unless, of course, it's one of those boxes that has 18 copies of the same book. Then it'll go a little bit faster. But I don't know. I don't know that it does. I know I have a couple of pre-screens coming back that are like that, but these aren't those. So I'm gonna jump into this. I hope I got enough battery left on the old camera, and we're just gonna go for it. Okay, this book has 18 copies of the same. Well, it has several copies of the same book. I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to pull out books that are not the same book. So this is for the guy that is probably going to be happy-ish because he has a convention this weekend and he's been, when am I getting my books back? When am I getting my books back? I was like, you'll get them back by the time of the convention, which I've said many times, and then I was a little concerned he was not going to get them back in time for the convention. But I think these are for him. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I got 50 books, 2 good boxes of stuff, and this box, which I'm just going to jump into and do. 2 seconds here. 1, 2. All right. Start with. We have Infinity Gauntlet #1 in near mint condition. 9.4. Not fantastic. Books like that, you kind of want the 9.8, but it is what it is. Marvel Comics presents 72, first part of Weapon X. Barry Windsor Smith. Book was hot when it came out. Never cooled down. It's not a $1 million book, but this book has always been a key, like since the day it was released, since before it was released, people were stoked about this book back in 1991. Let's see, I got a box here. I'm gonna put this stuff in, but I'm just gonna stack that there. Okay, over here we've got Tree of the same book. This is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adventure #1, the 1988 one. First Bebop and Rocksteady. Also first Krang, which I didn't know. I knew it was Bebop and Rocksteady. 9.8, nice, very, very nice. First Bebop and Rocksteady. 2 more 9.8s. So we got 3 copies of that book. I don't know if this book is still as hot as it was. It was kind of hot for a little while. Little things. I mean, it's a first appearance. It's a Turtles book. Everybody sort of likes that. And here we have a sensational She-Hulk #1. And this is the kind of stuff. It's partly on me, but if you've worked with me before, you know that I'm not the most speediest guy. But this probably wanted back before the show came out. Oops. So sensational She-Hulk #1, 9.6, and the show did gangbusters, or it didn't. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but like anything else that has a strong female lead, it probably got mixed reviews. And sensational She-Hulk #1, 9.8. The old John Byrne stuff. I mean, they're cool books. Another 9.8. A couple more 9.6s. So like 5 copies of that book. 9.6 and 9.8. It's doing pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. Usually, you'll have a couple of dingers in there. Get dinged on a couple of books, not dingers like home runs. So this is, I'm going to pull this one, and this one, and here we have a Wolverine #8, 1989 series. Hulk appearance. Back cover pinup by Rob Liefeld. Yep, I'll be darned. So, Wolverine #8. Patch, Mr. Fix-It. I don't know. Pinup by Rob Liefeld, I guess. For whatever reason. That's a 9.2. And just going to be honest with you here. We got a 9.6 and a 9.8. Just same book. Maybe it's a great book. Maybe it's super hot. I don't know on that one. And the rest of the box is literally, we got 2 9.6s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 9.8s, and yeah, and a 9.4. So however many copies of that book that is. Bunch of 9.6s, 9.8s. Good job. All right, that was the warm-up. Let's get to the real stuff now. Knock on cardboard. So a bunch of Wolverines and She-Hulks, a couple of Turtles books. That took 5 minutes. So, I mean, maybe this won't take an hour. Oh, not a full box, though. I think this is the same guy. So he will have stuff. He will have stuff for the convention. I was kind of cutting it close. He wanted stuff for his convention, and I think this is for him too. But at least there's an assortment. Sort of. Geez, that's nice. Okay. Get out of the box. We got a Legend of Zelda Valiant, 1991. First Valiant brand emblem. First Valiant black and red octagram logo. First octagram. I mean, that's in comic history. That's pretty key. Legend of Zelda. Near Mint Plus, 9.6. Another 9.6. Whatever. And 9.8. Nice, nice, nice. It's got the cardstock cover. So as long as it again didn't get dinged up in the last 30 something years, it should be pretty nice. Oh, geez, are you kidding me with that book? I'm gonna skip that one. Amazing Spider-Man 344, first Cletus Cassidy, first full appearance of Cardiac, 9.6, Near Mint Plus. We got a Dazzler #1, first Taylor Swift. Oh, sorry. First direct distribution comic by Marvel. But Near Mint book blowing up right now. Crazy hot. Crazy, crazy hot. Probably a 9.4, probably $1,900. Yeah. Probably a lot though. Considering it's a Dazzler #1 and historically has been about a $10 book for the last, 40 years. Detective 585, first rat catcher. With a bunch of rats on the cover. Near Mint. First rat catcher, Near Mint. Ugh, never get tired of these. New Mutants 87, first appearance of Cable. Rob Liefeld. Blah, blah, blah. 9.8. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've undoubtedly seen 35 copies of that book. This one, always a classic. Fan favorite. First Overrider. Did not know that. But anyway, Captain America Annual #8. Who's Overrider? This right here, I read that just there. Literally the first time I've ever heard that name. Cap Annual 8. 9.4. Skip. Another Cletus Cassidy. 9.6 though. 9.6. First guy who becomes Carnage. Crash. I'll skip this one because that one's kind of cool. We'll come back to him. West Coast Avengers #45. Avengers #57 cover homage. White Vision though. 9.6. This book was hot. When did Scarlet Witch come out? Like a couple years ago? The TV show? That's when that was hot. Another classic book. Punisher #1. Limited series. the awesome Zek cover. Only a 9.4 though. Only. Near mint. This cover has always been popular, like since January of 1986. It's been an awesome cover. Had that poster at one time. Everybody loved that. Omega Man number 3, first Lobo. Everybody's still banking on this. Didn't they put Lobo in something? Wasn't there like a really bad Lobo in... I don't know. Omega Man number 3. 8.5. Very fine minus. Yeah, it's got a scuffy corner. Oh, see? You got your water damage. And if you've watched the last video that I just did, see, people don't ever look at their own books before they submit it. They bring it in a bag and board, and they go, I want to send this to CGC. I say, sure thing. I'm not taking it out of the bag and board. I'm not risking damaging it. I'm not doing anything to their books. I don't know that it has a water stain on the back. Not my responsibility. I am just the intermediary. They're not my books. Rocket Raccoon number 1. Mike Mignola. Rocket Raccoon series. Near mint. Not bad. I mean, it's got a soft corner. Little bit of dust shadow on the back. So yeah, near mint on that. Another 344, 9.4. Here we go. This is one that we wanted to sell a week ago. This could have been brought to his attention yesterday. Amazing Spider-Man 210, first Madam Web. It's 6, but you know, his first appearance of Madam Web, which probably spiked when they announced the movie, and I think currently has crashed back down to whatever it was before the movie came out. Yeah, first Madam Web. Fine. Oh, you got that book. Yeah, it's fine. Web of Spider-Man 118. First solo clone story. Weird. It's first Ben Reilly, right? I don't know. Doesn't say. 9.2. And a 9.4. And a 9.6. First solo clone story. Okay, probably not first Ben Reilly. I don't know. Book is significant for a reason. And if you watched a couple videos ago, you saw this book, Amazing 347. Venom with the, homage to the old Shakespeare, The Last Poor Yorick. Anyway, Eric Larson cover. Cool. 3 more 9.6s. Because he didn't have enough of those. Did not have enough of those. Now, maybe he does. And the last book in that box, kind of cool. Spawn number 1. It's the black and white edition. I don't know how you got this. Oh, it's got a little crunch down on that corner. I don't know where these came from. If they were, if it's a one per store, if it's some sort of incentive thing, although I can't imagine because everybody ordered 10 million copies of Spawn. This was just before, well, it was 1997. Okay, so this was way, way after number 1 came out. Did it come with the toys? I don't know. Maybe somebody knows. That person's not me. Very fine. Spawn, black and white cover. Cool book, though. Cool. All right, lastly, we have this box. This will have some cool stuff in it. He said, hopefully. All right. Was he right? Yeah, kind of. Okay, at least it's different books. This would be for our buddy, we'll call him the Bronze Age guy. I don't want to use his name. It might be all kinds of out of order, so I think I'm just going to do them. I'm not going to sort them all. We're just going to show them all one at a time, and you can sort them out in your head. All right, Marvel Super Action. This isn't going to be multiple copies of the same Venom and Carnage appearance. So Marvel Super Action, number 4. The Crusader called Marvel Boy, back from the fabulous 50s. 9.6. Book from 1977. 9.6. Awesome. I mean, maybe not super valuable, but really nice condition. Supervillain Team Up number 8. Story continued in Avengers 154. Very fine. Nice older book. Here's a Supervillain Team Up number 6. Slightly nicer. Very fine plus. Neat. Marvel Team Up. Annual. Number 2. Soviet Super Soldiers. Oh, got to keep those globes from touching or they'll destroy the Earth. You better keep those globes from touching, Spider-Man. 9.8. 9.8. Perfect. Effectively. 1979. Marvel Team Up Annual number 2. Probably a little bump from our buddy Gary at Impressive Pressing. 9.8 on that. Marvel Comics Team Up 98. Black Widow and the Owl. 9.6. Win a Toys R Us shopping spree. I never won the Toys R Us shopping spree. Grand prize minimum value $3,000. That's $3,000 in 1980 dollars. So that's probably about $40,000 today. I don't know who won the Toys R Us shopping spree though. You saw that banner on covers for months. Supervillain Team Up number 12. Nothing significant about this book, except for like a Cosmic Ghost Rider, Red Skull type of thing. I don't know. 9.6 though. Sharp. Sharp book. Marvel Team Up 86. Guardians of the Galaxy. The original Guardians of the Galaxy, not the Rocket and Groot and Star-Lord that we all know and love today. This is the original one with one was from Mercury and one was from Venus and one was from Jupiter and all that stuff. 9.6 anyway. Guardians of the Galaxy. Marvel Team Up 87. The next consecutive issue. Claws of the Panther. Black Panther Team Up. Boom. 9.8. Awesome. Awesome, cool book. Supervillain Team Up number 10. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Ding, ding, ding. A couple dings on the spine. Flat dings, but dings. 9.2. Near mint minus. On the old Supervillain Team Up 10. And for some reason, as this happens once in a while, another one. Apparently he had, about multiples of some books. Either intentionally, more likely on accident. Supervillain Team Up 9. This story takes place in between Avengers 154 and 155. 9.6. It's an awesome book from 1976. United States Bicentennial that year, 1976. Marvel Team Up 96. Howard the Duck. Trapped in a world he never made. Trapped in a CGC holder graded near mint plus. There was no end to Howard's woes. Marvel Team Up 93. Werewolf. Tatterdemalion. And Shroud Appearance. I may have never said that. There's 2 words that I've never said before in my life. I've said today. I'll make a note. 9.0. So not as perfect as a lot of the rest of them. Although they're all from the same guy. They bought them at the same time. Probably from the same place. Man, that book is sharp. I do not know what's wrong with it. There must be something I'm not seeing. But that's a 9er. That is a 9er. Here is a Marvel 2-in-1 43 with the Man Thing. Not the giant size Man Thing, just the regular size Man Thing. Bam. 9.8. Perfect. Perfect book from 1978. Supervillain Team Up number 11. Dr. Doom. Red Skull. Shroud. Dr. Doom is Earth's last hope. Irony. 9.6. How many times does Doom save the Earth? More than once, I'll bet. He doesn't want to destroy the Earth. I mean, he wants to rule the Earth. What is he going to do? If the Earth gets destroyed, what's he going to rule, right? I mean, you know, it's practical. Marvel Super Action, number 16, newsstand edition, 9.8. Sorry, it was, spoilers, 9.8. 1980, Marvel Super Action. I thought these were Super Action. I thought it was reprints like Marvel Tales and Marvel's Greatest Comics, but I don't know. Anyway, 9.8. Nice book. Marvel Tales number 77. Green Goblin returns. It's Spider-Man. They've got him trapped. He's on the side of the building, like he couldn't jump like 200 feet away. I think this cop is being a little overly optimistic of his abilities, thinking he has Spider-Man trapped. He is trapped in a protective CGC holder, though. Maybe that's what he was talking about. Near mint condition. It's been there since 1977. Trapped in the hard plastic case. Marvel Super Action number 15. Death Be Not Proud. Near mint. Old Bucky. Pre-Winter Soldier days, obviously. Marvel Presents number 8. Guardians of the Galaxy. Very fine plus. 8.5. Couple more. Power Man Annual number 1. Big square bound book. Super off-center wrap. But that's okay because it's, man, I mean, it's square as heck. Sharp corners. Super nice. 9.2. But you can see here, this is supposed to be the spine. It's supposed to be wrapped around there. But still a nice looking book. Very nice looking book. Marvel Team Up 82. Black Widow, Nick Fury. Bam! 9.8. Nice. Very nice. This guy will be happy. Oh, this one. I was kind of like this one for obvious reasons. Marvel Team Up 79. Red Sonja. It's not really Red Sonja. It's Mary Jane becomes Red Sonja. Spoilers from 1979. 9.6. Not quite a 9.8. Almost perfect. That's 9.6. Should be near perfect instead of near mint plus. But it's the old Red Sonja bait and switch there. Marvel Team Up set 57. Black Widow. 9.8. Perfect. Effectively. Marvel Tales number 76, starring Spider-Man, which is redundant because they all starred Spider-Man. But if you were new to the series on issue 76, you came to your child in 1977, you're like, I wonder who's in this book. Spider-Man. 9.6. And lastly, maybe perhaps a little anticlimactic, Marvel Tales number 75, John Romita cover. Tiny color break, it's fine. 9.6. Starring Spider-Man. So there's that. So it took a little longer than normal, but not as long as I thought it was going to, thanks to old multiples guy here. That's it for today. I know I have a couple of, I know I got at least one pre-screen, maybe 2 pre-screen boxes coming in that I should have. I might have them today. And there's a couple more boxes out. I know there's some stuff that Gary sent out today to CGC, and their turnaround's been pretty quick lately. So those will be in the next probably couple of weeks, maybe. But that, and that. Got another one coming up that I'll do. If nothing else, I'll do that pre-screen. That'll be a quick one. And yeah, I think that's it. So there you go. Some neat books, and hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching.